Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a hot one. Heat advisory temperature alone, without the humidity, is about 92. And yeah, just be careful. One of those very unsafe days where you got to drink a lot of water. It's the first day of school for many, Cande.
Yes, it is. So traffic's going to look a little different. Just saying.
You are traffic. So a few things to talk about before we get into any pleasantries here this morning. Traffic will look different. Watch out for school buses, please. Yep, take it slow. Besides keeping kids safe, you know about the tickets. Do not ever pass a school bus. Just horror. That is one of the most egregious things you can do. Just terrible.
It really is.
Then you have the kids who are going to be in hot schools. I'm sure they're canceling outdoor recess, but the schools themselves will be hot. Send them with water, light clothing, all that. And please be aware of pets and small children and elderly and locked cars and all that stuff, kids. Dangerous, you know?
It is. Let's get used to it because on the summer, we get a little break.
Yes. So just be careful out there. Cande, how was your evening? Okay?
It was good. I cooked, and Brian enjoyed it. I made a meatloaf, cauliflower, corn, and a salad.
Did you feel pressure to cook because he barbecued for you and Ellen?
No, he said, I picked up some meat if you want to make a meatloaf. So, I make better meatloaf than him. We've discussed this before. And now he's conceded. Yes, I do. Even he was like, this is really good. I said, I know. Thank you. I can do a few things here and there.
There is, I'm not even going to bother saying the line from the movie. There is a great scene in Wedding Crashers. Have you ever seen the movie Wedding Crashers?
I have. Yes, I have.
Will Ferrell is yelling to his mother to make the meatloaf. You know that scene? It's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mom,
there you have it.
The meatloaf. Yeah.
Right.
It's a classic.
It is.
So good for you making the meatloaf.
Hey, see, I can come out. I can come home to the plate. I can't talk because I barely slept last night. I'm delirious.
Oh, let's get into that because I had the same issue. What was your issue?
I went to sleep. I fell asleep. I woke up at like 11:30. I couldn't fall back asleep. And I was just up. And then I must have dozed off for about 20 minutes. I was waking up. It was just terrible. Finally, I just laid there. I said, I don't even know what to do. It was terrible.
Wow, that is bad. I am sorry about that.
Yeah, so I'm a little delirious today.
Was there MSG in your meatloaf, huh?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't know if mine was better or worse. Now, I slept, but it was on and off. Like I'll tell you why in a second. I woke up at midnight. I woke up at about 1:30. I woke up at 2:30, and then again when the alarm went off at 3:45 in the morning.
Yeah, it stinks, doesn't it?
Now, here's the reason why. This was different than most nights. Later this evening, I have our IT guy, Phil. You know Phil very well, of course. He is coming over to help install a desktop computer that we bought.
Oh.
Yes, that brand new computer that we need hooked up that he helped build. He actually built it from scratch. We bought the parts. He built it. That's what he does. He builds like high-speed computers. So Dana said she would cook for Phil and his girlfriend.
Oh, a little moment there.
Right. So Dana wanted to do meatballs. Now, she plans on cooking the meatballs today at about 3, 4 o'clock, so it's ready for an early dinner. The kids get off the bus, all that stuff. Now, what do you think she had to do last night, Cande?
Prepare everything.
She prepared the meatballs. She prepared them to her schedule at midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
So the night bird.
Here's what I wake up to. First I feel like a thumping coming through the ceiling. That is her playing Taylor Swift music in the kitchen last night.
That is hysterical.
And then it's like 1 o'clock, and I smell a heavy whiff of garlic, and that was it. It was
wow.
Garlic. It was the music and the garlic. Luckily I was the only one. Elijah was
disturbed.
Elijah wanted to sleep in my bed. He was snoring out like a light last night. The girls were fine. I didn't hear a peep from them when I woke up. But yeah, I felt the little thumping of music and the wafting of garlic as meatballs.
Oh, we warned her not too much garlic. He'll have to let me know how that turns out tonight.
Yeah, so that was going on in this house. I guess I can't complain too much.
No, not too much, but you're totally on opposite schedules. There's no question about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, what will she serve with that when you have dinner with guests?
She's making rigatoni with a sauce that will be on the stove for quite some time this afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and maybe I'll pick up an Italian bread, and the rest is history.
Sounds good. Very good.
Enjoy.
I can't wait to hear how it turns out tomorrow.
I'm going to have to set a few meatballs aside for Barbecue Tom, of course.
It's only right, of course, because he serves your every need, and now he's one-armed Barbecue Tom.
He is, and I didn't mention yesterday. It was very sad. I should have said something. Mrs. Barbecue Tom really runs the party when we're over at that house, Candy.
Wow.
She's always on point with the plate, the silverware, the fresh drink of Diet Coke, the bringing the food out. She's always she kind of surveys the scene to see what's needed. She runs the show over there. Barbecue Tom is just the cook. So big shout out to Mrs. Barbecue
and
Tom.
Treats you like a king, and I'm going to have a discussion with her about that. It must cease and desist.
You and her shall never meet, ever.
It really must.
Candy, we got plenty to get to. I'm going to give you the cure for jet lag. How about that?
Okay. I didn't know there was one cure. I'm interested.
A specific cure for a specific time of day. I think you're going to enjoy this. I got a couple other stories. I also want to tell you about a couple of shows and movies that I've watched recently.
Oh, we're getting back into the viewing season.
Yep, we will get into that as well. Hot heat advisory. Careful out there. Of course, the kids going back to school. Watch out for the school buses. Watch out for the heat. Light clothing. Lots of water. Don't lock anyone in a car. Thank you very much. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.